What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? You already know it is your boy MadeMenMelo, and we're here, and we're going to be reacting to season 7, episode 1 of My Hero Academia, fresh off of the UA class, bringing back Midoriya to the UA campus where everybody was shunning him, and All Might was trying to, get to him, trying to be with him, trying to keep up, as Deku was saying. Like they couldn't keep up with him and everything. It was a very, very emotional, 2-3 episodes. That final season 6 episodes where I would say more than likely you shed an eye, because I found myself getting teary eyed. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of those moments where the emotions, the music, the atmosphere, the whole what was going on in that episodes was very, very good, very emotional. And finally, they, after some trying and begging from Uraka, they finally, the people, finally accepted him back, pretty much. So I hadn't seen anything in this entire, literally I had not seen anything in season 7, so don't come to me saying this and that and other. I am blindly going through this, so the stuff that's probably happening or it's going to happen, I don't know about. The only thing I've seen was pictures, and that's it. I don't remember anything else about the pictures or anything. I just seen like bits and pieces of pictures that people posted, but other than that, no clue. So this is my first time doing this. I'm going to see if I'm going to do this correctly. So of course I'm definitely going to be trying to either editing it or I'm already nervous, first time doing it, so all my shyness is coming out. So let's go and take a look.
The end is approaching.
This battle has been raging for far too long.
One for all must prevail.
We can't allow All for One to win.
Right!
Big brother.
Why do you resist me? Stand at my side, dear foolish little brother.
Because what you're doing is wrong! I refuse to stand by and watch as you corrupt everything around us!
What a callous thing to say. I'm trying to compromise with you.
The world is falling apart right now. It's an utter chaos, but meta power shouldn't be used to further self-interest. You're only thinking about how you can fulfill your own desires. What kind of order is it if you're taking advantage of people? Do you even remember how many innocents you've toyed with before you abandoned them?
Do try to be careful. My little brother has a weak constitution. Poor thing. Born without any meta abilities. You're a pitiful hypocrite. But I still love you. I hope you know that. You are my only family. You've stopped eating again. You're disintegrating into nothing.
Brother, I refuse to become the man you want me to be.
But you should have been there. You should have seen them fall. All of them. They let their powers go to waste. Formed factions. Rose against me. That's why they had to be killed. But it wasn't by my hand that they lost their lives. It was a few of my adoring friends that took care of them. Just...
Except you gave up and only read through Volume 3. You missed the end. The Demon King ruled that fictional land, but a hero of justice struggled against him despite the horrible odds and saved the world. Don't you know? The villain always loses in the end.
Dreams have become reality. And reality doesn't follow stock plots. I believe it's time you finally bend to my call. I'll rewrite your story as well. Because you are dear to me, brother.
Let me go!
I've found a meta power for you. Even your pathetic body can utilize.
Ah, this man's a menace.
You will join me.
Please, brother!
This guy's a menace. Jeez.
You're the ninth wielder, right? I'm sorry, I wanted to show you more. You're barely using 20% of the power yet.
20.
We're long past the singularity point. Don't be afraid. You are not alone.
We'll be here, standing by your side as you fight.
I'm sure that One for All's final successor is you, Izuku Midoriya.
Young Midoriya. Listen well, young man. This is your choice. Do you want to accept my awesome power or not? The ability I possess is like a sacred
Always
torch that was
comical.
passed on to me by another hero. I can transfer my quirk to someone else. And that's just one facet of my secret abilities. The true name of my power is One for All.
All Might, I know I'm not alone. I swear I'll draw out One for All's full potential. And then...
Skip that.
I'll kill you, damn it. You will suffer. All of you. As long as there's a single person alive who remembers All Might's face, I won't be able to rest. Well, you know what, All Might? That pisses me off. Why do people get to decide that some violent acts are heroic and others are villainous?
Good question.
Judgment as to what's good and what's evil. You think you're the symbol of peace? You're just another government-sponsored instrument of violence. And violence always breeds more violence. I'll make sure the world understands that once you're dead.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond!
Plus Ultra. That was one of my favorite episodes, but I ain't even gonna hold you to it. That was one of my favorite episodes right there when he did that. That was crazy.
All Might!
Turns out, you're the type of person I hate most in this world. What meaning is there to killing if you don't have real convictions? You won't accomplish anything if you don't have conviction and desire. Without those, you'll always be an aimless weakling, achieving nothing. That's how you got here. The word hero has lost all meaning in this society. The world is overrun by fakes and criminals like you who chase petty dreams. They must all be purged.
What do you think you're doing? If you touch this palm, I'll kill you. You sure talk a lot, hero killer. Conviction? Maybe I don't have anything as loaded as that. If I had to choose a desire, though, yeah, it'd be killing All Might.
One for All was derived from another odd quirk, a power that's very old. The name of that quirk is All for One. He was small and sickly, but he had a strong sense of justice. It pained the brother to see All for
Complete
One's
opposites.
deeds, so he kept resisting him. And then, All for One transferred a quirk to a sibling, one that would allow him to stockpile power. Yes, even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk, though even he hadn't realized this to be the case. He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power. And that is how
One for All
came to be. I've always found it ironic that justice so often spawns from evil.
Your goals and your villains. I don't agree with anything you do. I don't agree with the hero killer either, but I can understand him. At least sort of. Because the hero killer and I have something in common. We're inspired by All Might. He's a maniac, but he doesn't destroy things just because it sounds fun. He held true to his beliefs. That's the difference.
Jesus, that look.
It's like a weight
Bruh.
off my chest. I see it now. Why he makes me so angry. why you irritate me so much. Everything makes sense. It's him. The problem's All Might.
That boy crazy.
What was I worrying about so much? It's simple. He's why these morons are able to smile thoughtlessly. They feel so safe because that garbage pro is smiling thoughtlessly too, as if there's no one in the whole world he can't save. You know, it's really ironic, Hero Killer. I'm your opposite, but you let me live. And now your ideals and convictions will become a stepping stone for me. To create a world without All Might, and to prove how fragile society's sense of safety really is. That's what drives me. From this day forward, I will call it my conviction. There is only one man I'll let kill me. The true hero among you fakes. All Might is worthy! Everything is All Might's fault.
The younger brother decided to entrust this new quirk to future generations. Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power until it was strong enough to stop his older brother. Eventually, it was my turn, and I managed to defeat All for One. At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains.
That's a lot of trauma dumping. Nothing like some teenage trauma.
Because that garbage pro is smiling thoughtlessly too, as if there's no one in the whole world he can't save.
All Might,
Yeah, what is it?
do you ever have times when you can't save all the people that you want to?
Yes, I do, and often. Someone could be injured and calling out for my help anywhere in the world right now, and I would never know about it. I know it's frustrating, but we're only human. There will always be people beyond our reach that we can't protect. But that's all the more reason to stand tall and smile. So that the symbol of justice is always there, even when I can't be. A flicker in people's hearts, whether they be a hero or a villain.
Whatever happens, I can't forget who I am. I have to remember where I come from, my origin. I know the kind of hero I want to be. One who smiles while saving those in trouble. I promise everything will be okay.
Another one of my favorite episodes, or favorite little chain of events.
That does sound like something a wannabe hero would say. What? Is that all you've got? You're fast, but you're not strong enough to hurt me. My quirk increases my speed and strength so exponentially that my muscle fibers can't even be contained by my skin. I know I'm bragging a bit, but I mean, come on! I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're just an inferior version of me!
The epitome of meathead.
I can't help but laugh at you, kid! You really think you're a hero, don't you? How are you gonna save him, huh? Don't make promises you can't keep! Live up to your words or they don't mean anything! You're no hero, you're just a fraud! And you'll die that way! Old mommy and daddy died! Nice try with the sneak attack, but I'm ready!
You ruined his life, and you won't take the blame!
You gonna punch me with that puny quirk of yours again?
It's not a matter of whether or not I can do it! A hero's job is to risk his life, to turn his promises into a reality!
What?
One for all! 100%!
Wait, there's something different about him.
You ain't done yet.
It can't be. I was at 100%. The same as All Might's power. Detroit!
Whoever animated this bit was the truth. Loved it. Like seeing muscle fibers and then the strands, the music.
Be okay! I will not let him get past me! Coda, run! Go now!
Still
looking after him. Oh man, you're something else, aren't you?
Shut up, damn it!
Why?
Show me your blood!
A real hero will always find a way for justice to be served!
Please forgive me, Mom. I tried my best. I'm sorry. All Might!
I'm gonna crush you!
It's crazy. That water. Cool off.
Is that water?
Stop! Let him go!
Hold on there, Kay. I'll kill you after I'm done with... Crap, I was distracted.
I won't let you hurt Kona!
Damn it! How are you getting stronger?
You won't lay a hand on him! One for all! 1,000,000%! Delaware! Detroit!
Get that boy hurt. Had that boy hurt.
Why?
Coda, your mom and dad, the water hose heroes. It's true that they ended up leaving you behind in this world, but they saved so many lives through their sacrifice. You'll see that someday.
Why did you risk your life?
You'll meet someone, and then you'll understand why we do this.
Even though you don't know me at all, why did you try to save me?
Someone who will risk their life. Someone who will be
a hero. My hero.
Season 7, episode 1 of My Hero Academia. Basically, just, you know, this feels. So yeah, that was good little review of what has been transpiring over the past couple seasons, as you saw, learning about where the origins of All for One and One for All, how that is related to One for All. Figure out that it's his brother, who is sick, quirkless, kind of like how Deku is, and not sick, but was quirkless, so that, you know, constant of putting down and, you know, shame that, you know, you don't have the power and all that stuff. We already went through that. The title, Resolve, and Izuku Midoriya's Resolve, show all the things that transpired throughout his journey of actually obtaining the power of One for All. In the backstory of All Might, giving him basically the meat of like how One for All was created, how it was basically born from that evil in which is the entity of All for One, and how basically One for All is a stockpiling quirk where it is passed between different users, and each user would, you know, basically add on, make it better for the next entity to get the One for All. Love the rehashing of some of those episodes. One of my favorites is with Muscular, that, and then the one with the Nomu where All Might beat the living snot out of the Nomu and everything like that. So definitely, if you needed a refresher, this was a good refresher, because it's been a minute since I've watched those episodes. So a good rehash, and all the stuff that's been happening so far. I still remember a lot I still remember a lot that transpired, but some of those pieces, you know, is filling in those gaps and everything like that. So definitely good episode. We're gonna see how this goes, and if this can, when I finish editing and all that stuff, hopefully it will be able to stay, but let's pray on that. So I appreciate you guys. Again, this is my first time doing this, so I'm just trial and error. This might not be the way I do it, but I'm looking at other channels and other places to, you know, orchestrate and get it better. Let's improve on it. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.